Good day everyone. Today we'll be discussing the answers to the mini-T question paper on the topic Coordinate Geometry and Introduction to Trigonometry. Let us see the first question from Coordinate Geometry chapter. The question is, the coordinates of the vertex A of a rectangle whose three vertices are given as 0, 0, 3, 0 and 0, 4 are dash. Since the opposite sides of a rectangle are parallel and equal in length, vertex A must be located 4 units above and 3 units to the right of the vertex B. Therefore, the coordinates of vertex A are 3, 4. So, option C is the correct answer. The second question is, sin 2A is equal to 2 sin A is true when A is equal to dash. So for this, we can say sin 2A is equal to 2 sin A holds true only if angle A is equal to 0. The third question is from coordinate geometry. We have to find the ratio in which the x-axis divides the line segment joining the points -2, 3 and 6, -7. Since the line is divided by x-axis, the y-coordinate of the point of division is 0. So using section formula, we'll get x, 0 is equal to 6m minus 2n by m plus n, minus 7m plus 3n by m plus n. So when we equate y coordinate with minus 7m plus 3n by m plus n, after simplification, we'll get the ratio as 3:7. So the next question is, we have to find the value of tan square theta minus 1 by cos theta into sec theta. Here we know that 1 by cos theta is sec theta. So the expression becomes tan square theta minus sec theta into sec theta becomes sec square theta. So at last we will get tan square theta minus sec square theta. This sum we can solve using different identities. So here we are going to use tan square theta. This sec square theta we can replace using an identity 1 plus tan square theta. So when we substitute 1 plus tan square theta in the place of sec square theta, so tan square theta minus of 1 plus tan square theta will get cancelled. At last we will get minus 1 as the answer. Question number 5. If sin A is equal to 3/4, then what is the value of cos A? So here we will use the identity cos square A is equal to 1 minus sin square A. In the place of sin A, we will substitute 3/4. So we'll get the final answer as √7/4 after simplification. The next question is, if sin theta minus cos theta is 3/5, then we have to find what is sin theta into cos theta. So here we will use a minus b the whole square identity, square on both the sides. After squaring, a minus b the whole square is sin square theta plus cos square theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta. The right hand side becomes 9/25. After simplification, we'll get sin theta into cos theta is 8/25. So the next question is, the distance of the point P of 3, 4 perpendicular from x-axis is. So the question is, the point is perpendicular from x-axis. So the perpendicular distance from x-axis is 4 units. Okay students, next we will discuss an assertion and reasoning question. So assertion is, if the points A 6, 1, B 8, 2, C 9, 4 and D P, 3 are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order, then the value of P is 7. Reason is, the diagonals of a parallelogram are always equal. So the reason says the diagonals of a parallelogram are always equal. In general, only the midpoints of the diagonals are equal, not necessarily their lengths, unless it is a rectangle or square. So the reason is false. So we'll go with the option C. Section B, 9th question. If 4 times cot square 45 degree minus sec square 60 degree plus sin square 60 degree plus P is 3/4, we have to find the value of P. So here we'll apply the values of cot 45 degree, sec 60 degree and sin 60 degree. After that we will transpose and simplify. We'll get P is equal to 0. So the next question is, find the coordinates of the points of trisection of the line segment joining 4 comma minus 1 and minus 2 comma minus 3. So here it is given that the point of trisection. So let us keep P divides AB in the ratio 1:2 and Q divides the line segment in the ratio 2:1. So let us find out the coordinates of P. So we'll use a section formula, m into x2 plus n into x1 by m plus n, comma m into y2 plus n into y1 by m plus n. So we'll substitute the values of x and y, and after simplification we will get 2 comma minus 5/3 as the coordinates of P. Similarly, we can find the coordinates of Q using same section formula, and Q's coordinates will be 0 comma minus 7/3. Students, we can find the coordinates of Q using midpoint formula also, because Q becomes midpoint for P and B. So even we can use midpoint formula to find the coordinates of Q. So the next question is from section C, 11th question. Show that the points minus 2 comma 3, 8 comma 3 and 6 comma 7 are the vertices of a right angle triangle. So let us keep the points as A of minus 2 comma 3, B of 8 comma 3 and C of 6 comma 7. So we'll find the length of each side, then we'll prove the Pythagoras theorem. So to find AB, BC and AC, we'll use distance formula. So we'll get AB as 10 units, BC as root 20 units, AC as root 80 units. Then we will apply that in the Pythagoras theorem, that AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square. So LHS is equal to RHS. So the given points are vertices of a right angle triangle. So now we'll move on to section D, 12th one, first question. Prove that cos square theta by 1 minus tan theta plus sin cube theta by sin theta minus cos theta is equal to 1 plus sin theta cos theta. So to prove LHS is equal to RHS, first step we will convert tan theta in terms of sin and cos. So cos square theta by 1 minus tan theta becomes sin theta by cos theta plus sin cube theta by sin theta minus cos theta. After simplification, this LHS become cos cube theta by cos theta minus sin theta plus sin cube theta by sin theta minus cos theta. To make the denominator same, we'll take minus outside from the second term's denominator. Therefore, cos cube theta by cos theta minus sin theta minus sin cube theta by cos theta minus sin theta. So now we'll use the A cube minus B cube identity. We'll get cos cube theta minus sin cube theta by cos theta minus sin theta as cos theta minus sin theta into sin square theta plus cos square theta plus cos theta sin theta. That cos square theta plus sin square theta becomes 1, and cos theta minus sin theta divided by cos theta minus sin theta will get cancelled. At last we will get 1 plus sin theta into cos theta. That is our RHS. 12th one, second part. If point A 0, 2 is equidistant from the point B 3, P and C P, 5, find P. So here we are going to use distance formula. Since it is given that A is equidistant from B and C, so we'll find out the distance AB and AC. Then we will equate both. Then we will find out P. So the distance between A and B is square root of 3 square plus 2 minus P the whole square using distance formula. And distance AC is square root of P square plus 5 minus 2 the whole square. So after simplification, we'll get minus 4P is equal to minus 4. So P is 1. Thank you students for watching this video.